My name is Timothy Nyamai, though I'm popularly known as Amun Ra, and I am a herbalist by profession. My journey started 2 years ago. I was scheduled to go for operation on my right ear. It was oozing pus since the year 2008. So it has been very problematic on myself, and so before I was scheduled to go for the theater, I started doing more research to see what was the cause and why I was feeling so much pain on my right ear. So that's when I stumbled on Dr. Sebi. I think it was God sent, and that's when I realized that most of the food that I was eating was acidic, and it was the main, or rather it was the highest contributing factor as to why I was feeling the way I was feeling. So I postponed my theater schedule, and soon thereafter I dived into herbs, and since then I haven't looked back. And I healed my ear. I'm very well. So yeah, that was my journey. I did it on myself, and when I saw the results, I wanted to share it with other people in my inner circle, especially my grandfather who had issues with his legs, and I cured him as well. So yeah, the journey has been really successful up to this point. To reverse my problem with my ear, I used a herb known as dandelion and the blue vervain. These two herbs have a lot of iron concentration in them, so everyone who is sick is anemic, and that is one of the concepts that I had to understand when I was doing my research, that every disease that is manifested in our bodies, the first cause is lack of iron. So I got my iron levels up, and so I'm well. I healed myself, and for my grandfather as well, I used some herbs known as the mighty kankansa or the wild cherry bark. The name of the company is called QC Foods and Herbs, and it's a journey that when I first got into it, I didn't know that I was going to be a herbalist to this extent that I am in. So it's been a growth challenge, and I really love it because when I started it out, I was only doing it for myself and my small circle, family circle. And so when I saw the potency of these herbs that I was using on myself and my family circle, so I ought to now expand and use it on other people who are in my neighborhood, and their response was also good. So here we took it now to the other level. Herbs are very essential, especially when someone is healing or rather reversing diseases, because herbs have a very high frequency, potent in their chemical composition. So when someone is ill, that implies that the hormonal balance, or rather that the person with that disease, his frequency has gone down a bit. So when you use the herbs, they spike the frequencies of the body, and so healing can take place, or rather regeneration can occur. We faced a lot of challenges, especially finance-wise, because most of the herbs that we were using when we were starting out and the ones that we are using at the moment, they are quite different. And when I say different, it's not like what I'm trying to imply is that we found other herbs that are more potent, something like the seamoss and the bladderwrack. With these herbs, we get them from the coastal regions, and you see we live here in the tropics, so most of the herbs that we get from the tropics are very different from the ones that we get from the coastline areas. So it has been a challenge to get those herbs that are not in our locality. In our journey, we are here to help other people with their different issues or other reverse diseases using natural products. And we've been extremely successful in cases of epilepsy. We've had cases of fibroids, arthritis and gout, and the response has been really wonderful. So we are keeping up the pace in as much as we are still trying to uplift or rather update our herbs catalog so that we can give our clients the best that there is. We are here to heal our continent, the continent of Africa. In as much as we are still located here in Kenya, we are looking forward to having other clients from other different regions in the continent. The basis of this, or rather why I'm saying this, it's because like the food that we've been conditioned or rather programmed to eat is the food that is causing the diseases that we have, including cancer, diabetes. All these diseases, they just manifest from what we eat. So as a company, we are looking forward to seeing that the whole of Africa changes its diet, because it's the diet that is compromising our cellular or rather our biological makeup. So with the herbs, you see this chemical affinity and healing takes place. So whatever issue you might be having, and maybe you visited the hospital and it wasn't successful, I think you should try using herbs. Herbs are natural, herbs are powerful, and herbs are alkaline. And God made these herbs, and they are very important.